Good morning, Libra. I was going through the Rolodex of my mind and who I wanted to talk to this morning. And Libra, you win. I am very intrigued by the energy around your career. So anyone who's coming to this reading for another purpose besides money and career, you'll know that this reading is really not geared for you. There are other readings on my channel and also in general about love, but this one is about career and money. So thank you so much, you guys, for coming to my channel to hear what the cards say. I couldn't be more excited to welcome back those of you who have visited me before. And let's see what these cards have for us today. This is the overall energy around your career that I'm going to pull first. And so the first card we have is the Knight of Cups. Oh, I love that this card is showing up. Let me see. I'm going to get the sun out of the way so you can see it. I love that this card is coming up in a career reading because you know what? It takes a lot of guts to present yourself as a successful person on the way to being a successful person. There is a certain amount of illusion in the way you need to function when you're creating a career. I mean, in the beginning, it is kind of a fake it till you make it idea. And when I think about that in looking at this card, one of the problems with the Knight of Cups is that he can be a little bit fickle and could be even a little bit of fear of commitment. There's a lack of balance a lot of times when the Knight comes in. He's not the King of Cups. He doesn't have a full toolbox in terms of how to utilize his emotional energy. If you look closely, you can see that there is energy spilling from this cup. His hands are loose if they're on the reins at all, and it looks out of control. So in the beginning with your career, sometimes you have to dress the part. You have to put yourself together so that when you look in the mirror, you see a successful person. You might need to go to the secondhand glam stores, that's what I call consignment shops. Every city has them, and create a image for yourself that imitates somebody that's already successful in your career. Do you have anyone out there that's like a celebrity crush, somebody that's knocking it out of the park in your career? It'd be great to go to their social media, go out there and take a look at what they're doing. What can you emulate that's being done already by somebody in your career? Okay, powerful little message there. And we're going to pull some tarot cards here shortly for clarity. Our second card is the Five of Pentacles. All right, what a beautiful little message this is turning out to be. Wait, let me hold it so that you can see it well. Okay, so negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. There is fear surrounding money. That we're going to dive deep into this one with our tarot. The thing is that you do need to reach out to others for assistance, and that at this point in looking at what is happening in your career, you need to take a peek at your own self-concept. What is it that you believe about yourself and money, and what are you expressing? What are you talking about? What is your energy displaying? What is your energy demonstrating to others? When you look at this picture of this very tired older person, zero energy, feeling sorry for themselves. Quite frankly, I call this the poor me card. This is a card that radiates poor me energy. And so certainly in your life, you don't want to be accidentally tuning into poor me, right? Because poor me, would you want to go to a massage therapist that had poor me energy? Would you want to go to a real estate agent that had poor me energy? I think not. So what we need to do here is find out, do you have an invisible vibration of poor me energy that you don't even know you have? And if you do, what can you do about it? That might be part of what's holding back the full energy of this the Knight of Cups. Because if the Knight of Cups has poor me energy going on underneath the armor of the Knight, if that's at the root, that could really block your career goals. So let's pull our third card here. And we have the Queen of Cups. Excellent. Love this. Okay, Queen of Cups. Loving, let me get in the right shape here. Loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep insights. So this card shows that as you go forward and really develop your own ability to find your core, find your inner Queen of Cups, be able to respect yourself as if you were the Queen of Cups. Self-respect, self-love, self-caring. This is so important. I just have the feeling that some of you here are reaching a place in your career where you're not starting. No. You're about to have an advancement, that there's something coming that's maybe a little scary. Maybe you're taking on a new client, or you're shifting to a different firm, or you're going to work even in a different country. I'm getting that sense that some of you may be looking out to going overseas. So you do need to find confidence within yourself. The idea of having an accidental leak of any kind of feeling sorry for yourself energy, that has to be taken care of before you can go to the next level. Look at the cup that is on her lap. It is like a trophy. The rest of the cups that are shown are cups that are like wine cups, or cups that you can consume something from. But this is a trophy. So I believe that your guidance, that your inner being, the part of you that is able to make those decisions that you need to have made. Only your inner being, your core, knows what's best for you. If you have a lack of self-respect, that could be in the way, right? Let's look at the tarot cards here and see how to walk forward here. What is it that the cards are saying? It does look like there's some things that we're needing to look carefully at, of course. And let me just get this back down where we can see nicely. Sorry, I bumped the camera. I'm such a rookie, y'all. Get us into the right shape here. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so let's dig in here with the tarot. I have pre-shuffled, but let's just give it a little mix. Okay, so what do we need to know here going forward to give us the guidance to act? What's the action steps that go along with this message, whether we have you just starting out with your career or if you're going to advance in your career? Either one, we're seeing that there are emotions involved big time, and there's also the past. In your past there has been some hurt feelings about money. So let's dig in here and see what we can find. Okay, so for the Knight of Cups, we have the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. I'm feeling awkward with the cards today. So fours, first of all, that definitely gets your attention, doesn't it, whenever numbers are repeated? And so fours are actually numbers of stability, interestingly enough. And so that's Murphy. Anyway, so the Four of Cups, it talks about stability and the fact that there is reflection. The Four of Cups, there's a bit of boredom, a bit of now what, but it's a pause. She's stopping to consider. And the Four of Swords shows the figure resting, the resting that comes with that reflection. So you have done this a lot. There's some people that are watching this reading. You've been sitting here for a very long time looking at looking at yourself, and wondering what's next. So Libra, it's possible for you to step out of this. In fact, it's time. So first card, our Knight of Cups, even if it's risky, even if you spill some of your cups, even if you don't know for sure what's going to happen, moving forward is the answer that you're looking for, okay? And so let's take a peek at our Poor Me card, the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, thank you, thank you. And the Ten of Swords. Okay, let's look at these cards, make sure you can see them. Okay, thank you for your patience with me. So what I'm noticing here is something brand new, okay? The Ten of Swords is the sign that you have reached the end of a cycle with your ideas and your thoughts about your career. In a way, you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. Perhaps you're not sure how this is going to go forward, but this card shows that you have trudged through the Ace, all the way through the Ten of Swords, and that you have learned that your mind and your thoughts are way more powerful than you thought before. And Libra, you are a person who really enjoys balance, and you've been way out of balance with having hurt feelings about past experiences. It's just the truth. Imagine you're driving a car down the street and your wheels are out of alignment, and you're holding on to the steering wheel with all your might to keep going straight. There have been a lot of things said against you. Look at those black crows. Wah, 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 right? A lot of squawking has gone on about you behind your back. Well, and that's not true for all of you, but certainly true for some of you. And you've been so worried about what other people will think of you that you're just sitting still. And a part of you needs to stand up and walk. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, look at the little roots that are growing from that pentacle. This is a huge promise. There is great reward for you to trust that the Ten of Swords energy is activated in you, and that you are able to walk beyond some of those past hurt feelings. One of the things you can do right now is you can go to the little website that's called ourmoneymachine.com. ourmoneymachine.com. It's a place to detach from the hurt feelings of your past. Go try it out. Okay. And then let's just see what happens with our Queen of Cups. What is it that we can learn from the Queen of Cups? The Sun. Thank you. Yay! Sorry. I love to see the sun show up. And the Knight of Swords. So how interesting that we have another knight shows up at the end of the reading, which I love. But let's take a look. The Sun is the brightest card in the book. In the deck. When I think about in the past, in antiquity, where every time the sun came up, it was like a miracle. They were so grateful to see the sun rise. And in a way, we should all hold that gratitude thought every day when we get up. But this is very good news. So something is coming for you. Those of you who are looking at some sort of promotion, some sort of big deal, some sort of project that you never dreamed would be possible for you. Okay, this is a big promise, but it's a hugely important thing to make that choice of stepping outside of that old Ten of Swords energy, of letting all that squawking of your own doubts and fears step in the way. Remember to use that Ten of Swords energy to step out and beyond so that you can get through this, because there's great promise coming. Why do I say that? The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is coming in so fast. There's a lot of fast-moving energy and offers coming. Look at his quiver filled with arrows as he's chasing after the mode of transportation. He is it makes me think of how in the old westerns they would run and jump on the horse and away they'd go. He's so full of new ideas and brightness that he is running to grab that motorcycle and take off. So something is going to be happening that's really positive as you make these transitions, okay? So let me just look. Let me grab a oracle deck for us. And let's just see what we can add as a completion. And I want to say, Libra, I am tickled pink to see this reading for you. I do know personally that some of you have been waiting a long time for a breakthrough. I would like you to feel inspired to buy this reading. Go back and listen again. See what parts of it really get your attention. And let's think of an affirmation. In fact, we'll use the cards for thinking of an affirmation to seal the deal here. So the first one is, whenever I am feeling good, I am attracting good. Whenever I am feeling good, I am attracting good. Second one, I can always tell a different financial abundance story. I can always tell a different financial abundance story. That is so true. And again, ourmoneymachine.com. Check it out. And the last one, I can transform my own world. Yes, you can. I can transform my own world. If you believe that, write it in the comments below. Let's go out and prosper, you guys. Libra, I believe in you. Let's liberate those Libras. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. See you next reading.